Some Christians ask that when we look at the life of Jesus, there is no war. There are only themes of peace. But when we look at the life of Prophet Muhammad, we see war and violence. How would you answer them?
I would say that's a false notion, because look, do not forget that Christian people believe that Jesus is part of the Trinity, and therefore he was the author of the Old Testament. So when there was a command given in the book of Numbers, chapter 31, verse 18, to go and kill the people and annihilate and take the young girls for yourself and so on, as sexual property. That was actually a command, according to this belief system, that was commanded by Jesus Christ. Now you cannot say that he was separate from the Trinity, because the Old Testament author is Jesus, is the Holy Spirit, is the Father. All three of them are authoring this, because they're all coming together and authoring this thing. So he's commanding them all to kill the young ones, or the villages and so on. And then when he comes in the book of Revelation, he comes back, you'll find that he kills Jezebel the prostitute, and he does that one. So this idea that he was some kind of peaceful figure, it's a false analysis. And the fact that they're comparing Jesus and Muhammad anyway shows you their weakness and their submissiveness and their insecurity and their fragility. Because why are they comparing someone they consider to be a god with someone we consider to be a prophet? Why don't they compare Jesus with Allah? Remember, we believe Allah is a God, so it should be God for God, it should be God for Prophet. Having said that, even if you go that far, the difference between Muhammad and Jesus Christ was that Muhammad had political authority. According to their testimonies, Jesus Christ didn't have political authority. In fact, he was whipped and crucified and humiliated. According to them. According to us, no, he wasn't. But according to them, he was whipped and humiliated. He wasn't tested with political authority. And when he is tested with political authority, when he comes back, he'll be killing the prostitutes and seeking vengeance. So it's a false assessment. It's like comparing the actions of a prisoner with that of a king, and saying, well, this one is much more merciful than that one, or this one's like, no, because this person has a different analysis anyway to that one in the first instance. So on all these grounds and more, I think the question is entirely confused, totally muddled. And I think that those who make this claim can't actually live by the so-called principles of Christianity anyway. So-called slap your cheek and I'll give you my other cheek to slap. Those people, when it comes to the religious debates, are pacifist, but when it comes to the pragmatics of political and social life, are closer to us than they would like to admit.